Hi folks, I'm Christiana Gaudet. I'm here to share with you a brand new tarot spread that I developed in honor of Mother's Day. You can do this spread at any time, and it's for anyone who has a mother. Well, that's everyone, isn't it? It's something we all have in common. We were all brought into this world through a woman. Our experiences with our mothers may vary a great deal, but each one of us carries something of our mother with us, whether it comes from nurture or nature, from DNA or experience. We all inherit gifts from our mothers, and we all inherit challenges from our mothers. Here's a simple 4-card tarot spread that will help you make sense of the gifts and challenges that you have inherited from your mother. I call this spread the Roots and Wings Tarot Spread because roots and wings are what we inherit from our parents. These first 2 cards will represent the roots, what we inherit, and these 2 cards will represent the wings, what we do with it. I've laid out this spread for myself. I don't know what the cards are. Let's find out together as I explain to you the meanings of these positions. This will be card 1. When you lay out the cards, you start here at the root. Card 1, card 2, over to the left for card 3, and to the right for card 4. And that's important because of the energetic differences between left and right. Okay, so card 1. Card 1. This card will help us to understand a gift, talent, or positive quality that you inherited from your mother. So the Queen of Wands reversed indicates a positive gift, talent, or quality that I inherited from my mother. Now, I promise you these cards are drawn at random, and I think this is very interesting. Some of you know that the Queen of Wands is my significator. This is the card that represents me. It comes up reversed to indicate a gift, talent, or positive quality that I inherited from my mother. And I have a lot of my mother's creativity. I have a lot of my mother's way of looking at the world, but my mother did not manifest, and in fact, even my psychic ability comes from my mother, and that may be very much what this is about, because so often I see the Queen of Wands as related to myself in my tarot business. And my mother was extremely psychic, but never really wanted, she acknowledged it, but she never wanted to do anything with it. So I think what I inherited from my mother, well, I inherited a lot from her, but one of those things is her psychic gifts that I've chosen to actively use. Now, card 2. This card will show you or help you understand a challenge, problem, or lesson that came from your mother or your interaction with your mother. Well, every mother will give her child something to tell their therapist. Let's see what we've got. Yes, indeed, the Hierophant. I'm going to go real textbook on that. Well, there's a couple of things I'm going to say. Number 1, I was raised in a religious home. My father was a minister. It's not as bad as you would think. They were not uncomfortable with me being who I am, and they were not uncomfortable with me being a professional tarot reader. But she did give me a lot of her dogma and prejudices, which were not helpful to me. And she did have this very strong sense of right and wrong that later on, it turns out, doesn't really match mine. So a lot of her dogma, be it religious or personal, is what I am challenged to release. Now, over to the left, card 3, this card shows what we must do to mitigate, release, or heal from this challenge. So you can see that this card here connects very closely with this card. This is the challenge. This is what we must do to heal from it, to mitigate it, or to release. And I have the world. And, on one hand, I might say that, well, in a lot of ways, I've already done that. And that's what the world would say, that I'm complete in that way. But I think that, it's probably truer that you're never really done. And the world reflects that the way I heal from this is to take the larger view. That I have an advantage that my mother did not. The world is much smaller than it was when my mother was young. We have ways of communicating now that we did not have before. And so the way to heal from my mother's narrow-minded dogma is to recognize that I have the ability to take a greater, more global view. Now the final card, card 4. This card will show you or help you understand the best way to use and develop the gifts and talents you have inherited from your mother. So this final card connects with the first card, your gifts and talents. And here is the Page of Pentacles. And I often see the Page of Pentacles as the communicator, the student. And when we look at Pentacles, of course, I'm thinking about business. And remember I said that I saw the Queen of Wands having to do with my psychic work, my creativity, the things that I use in my career. This is my significator related to me as a tarot reader. And it is the card that came up to discuss what my mother gave me, although it did come up reversed. I believe that, and this is very interesting. I'll share something with you. I'm getting ready to launch some new things in business. And although I've been a full-time professional tarot reader for more than 20 years, I'm getting ready to do some new things. And so this says that I'm already doing it, that in order to use the gifts that my mother gave me, I need to bring them forward in business. And that's what I'm doing. So I hope that you take this opportunity to try this spread for yourself. Do it for someone you love. Do it for your mother on Mother's Day. Do it anytime you like. Thanks so much. And if you would like a reading by Skype or phone or professional mentoring, go to my website, christianagaudet.com.